Hello everybody, welcome to a new kind of video. Has been popular with YouTubers for a while and streamers for a while, but I thought I'd try it out also just to get some content out while we're waiting for the next episode of the Shantae LP. And just maybe I can do these kind of things in between as kind of a sweetener in between some LP episodes when scheduling for recording is a little bit hard. So definitely let me know what you think, if you like tier lists or not. But for today, we have the tier list maker here of all the Spyro 1 levels. We're going with Reignited. And combination reignited Spyro 1. I mean, the images are Spyro 1, but we'll just do combination of, like, in general, how much you like them. Because reignited I played more recently, so that's where my memory will go anyway, and I know, like, they changed the levels quite a bit, so I'm sure for some people this tier list changes quite a bit compared to the original, compared to reignited. However, for me, I'm just going to go with the general level aesthetic and rank those from S to D. Or, well, you know, you can add tiers and rename them and all that stuff, but just go with that. And let's just go with, might as well go in order, but we don't have to. Let's get to it. Like, let's start with Toasty here. Toasty is maybe a B or C tier level. I will put it in B, as maybe we can still move it a little bit. The first one is very hard, of course, but B is like, the actual level itself is not very exciting. It has the dogs, which I hate, but it does have Toasty as like a sheep boss in disguise, which I kind of like. So that's why I'm putting it in B. Dr. Shemp, another boss level. This one I aesthetically like a lot more because of the eclipse. I like the boss's butt and Reignited. As like, I guess, like, memorability in the level itself, that's lower than Toasty maybe. But like the eclipse aesthetic is really nice actually, and and you could say, like, this is really a tier list of all the skyboxes, which is kind of fair. I mean, the skyboxes are maybe one of the most important and nicest parts of each of a Spyro level. It's fine. Blowhard, maybe C tier. Like, I don't like Blowhard that much. You kind of go from island to island. There's the skybox is not very exciting. The boss itself is definitely not exciting. Metalhead, I will put in A tier. I like Metalhead. I like the boss design, I like the boss mechanic. I like, it's different, and I like some of the secrets hidden in the level. So that's good. And I could order things by breakability also, but that's maybe separately, or, like, you know, that's not really fair since some levels, well, you know, let's do a general blanket thing, you know, let's not overcomplicate things. Let's do Jock. Not too excited about Jock, really. I guess C tier. My mind puts it similar to Blowhard. Yeah. Nasty Nork's level, I'm gonna put in the B tier. It's kind of cool, and Nasty Nork itself is cool. Like, and it does something new, but the running around is not that exciting, and the level itself, you can't really do much except run around in circles. So yeah. Now we have the flight levels. Sunny Flight, I aesthetically like, and just the first flight level, like, that you play, so it's kind of different. So I will put it in I'll put it in B tier. Like, even though the flight levels are not that great, right? But aesthetically, it's very pleasing. So like we put this in the context of Spyro 1. So like, if you compare them to the speedways, yeah, they will probably all be lower. But yeah, Night Flight, I guess I'll put one tier lower. Like I like the night theme leveled, but then we have Crystal Flight, which honestly is better. I'll put that in B tier. This is all like relative. It's not like to say like the sea levels are just trash levels. It's just like, relatively speaking, in context of Spyro 1, all the levels are quite okay. At least quite okay. So just relative ranking. Like Crystal Flight is nice. I like the crystal aesthetic is one that I really enjoy. Like the crystal level in Spyro 3, I really enjoy. That will, if I rank those out, that would probably be quite high. Wild Flight, see, it's not really not that much special stuff in there. There's that one crystal hallway that's kind of okay, right? Or maybe it's wrong. Maybe that's even Icy Flight, which I also will put in C. Not that really exciting things happening there. Then we have the Homeworlds. These are probably the most exciting ones. Artisans, S tier. For sure, S tier. It's the original Homeworld. It's the original aesthetic. It's the introduction to Spyro for so many people. And just Artisans is a great level. The Homeworlds in general are great levels. They're not peaceful in Spyro 1, which I like a tiny bit less. But Artisans, like, it's the classic. Like, you just can't go wrong with it. Like, just it's nostalgic for sure. But just the aesthetic of like the running around in the dragon realm and like collecting dragons, and like it's just a fun level to explore, and finding all the portals the first time. It's just fun. Peacekeepers, I will put in I'll put it in B or A, like, because it's a homeworld, I want to put it higher. But to be honest, Peacekeepers aesthetic, kind of the desert thing, it doesn't do too much for me. It doesn't do too much for me. But it's still good. It's still good, and like very memorably breaking it. Like definitely memorable. I mean, we could like put it like, okay, let's put it up on the B tier list, because it's Homeworld. Magic Crafters, though, that's it's S tier should be something special. It's definitely up there. It's definitely A or S tier for me. I really like this Homeworld. Maybe I'll put it in S tier. Like, I'm feeling generous. I will put Artisans above it, but Magic Crafter is a really nice level. All the like the aesthetic, the speed, the supercharge, the enemies, like, it's fun to explore. It's just, yeah, the mountains is cool. It's a cool homeworld, cool level. Peacemakers, I will put in A tier. It's like more ugly and drab because it's like a swamp, but it's a really nice swamp, especially in Reignited. They really like made that place feel alive and cool, and home to some. It's an interesting, different aesthetic. Maybe not an aesthetic maybe I like a little bit less, but it's cool. Yeah, it's cool. Dreamweavers, that's another great homeworld. I would put it I will put it near the top of the A tier. It's really hard to choose between Dreamweavers and Magic Crafters. I think they're pretty close together, and they share some similar aesthetics. But I'd say playing around in the level is a little bit better in Magic Crafters, since in Dreamweavers you're jumping from island to island, and if you're doing that too much, then it's not enough running around and platforming. Like, and Artisans doesn't have like these floatable platforms, and I think that works in its favor. It's a simple level that's just fun to run around in and explore, and going from island to island, just hopping around. It's a little bit less, but still great aesthetic, great homeworld. The Nork Nexus I will put in A tier. Just it's it's a tiny level. It's nothing, I know, but those dragon heads, those statues, they're really cool, and it's just simple can be good. Simple can be good. You know, like, I won't praise it for its intricate maze-like design or something like that, complicated design or something. It's just, and you come to the Nork Nexus, you know, like, oh, it's gonna be on. This is like the final thing. So that's really cool. Stonehill, the first, now that we get to the regular levels, Stonehill I will put in A tier. Maybe I want to even put it higher. Ooh, Stonehill. No, I'll put it in A tier. Like, it's a really fast level, the most fast level, and that's really nice to have that kind of level to really run around and get used to the game in. But I guess, like, the downside of this level is sometimes too vast, and finding that last gem is annoying. But generally speaking, it's just a fun, bright level, just bright aesthetic that I like. Dark Hollow I will put in S tier. Just purely, not just purely, but the aesthetic, especially in Reignited, it's so good. It's so good. It's the first dark level you probably will play. Nighttime level you will probably play, and that really, you really feel it. They really make it feel comfy still, if that makes any sense. It feels like this cool library castle aesthetic, but you're still outside. So it's, yeah, they really did some nice work with that, and it's just, it's a very tight level, pretty small, right? It's just fun to still fun to explore. It's pretty opposite from Stonehill, right? A bright, fast level. And this is a really small, dark level, but both are fine. Both are good. I really enjoy Dark Hollow. Town Square. Where do I put it? Comparing to other places, I guess I'll put it in the B tier. Maybe A tier. We could do B tier, I guess. Town Square is nice. The Sunset Skybox is best part, probably. You have the first thief there, in likely, but yeah, doing the bull thing, that's nice. Like, he's just charging the bull and them getting stuck. That's all cool and stuff. But the level itself, it's well made for sure. It's definitely well made, but not that much going on, right? You could say the same about Stonehill, but just something about Stonehill makes it more appealing to play than Town Square, in my mind. That's how it feels. Dry Canyon is not my favorite level. I will probably put it in C tier. I don't know if I'll put anything in D tier. Probably will not put anything in D tier, but relatively speaking, Relatively speaking, Dry Canyon is probably the worst level. Just to put something there, right? But don't like, Dry Canyon is not this terrible level. It's just, relatively speaking, it's like the least appealing level to me. It's just not that interesting. Like, it shares too much with Clifftown, and Clifftown does things better. It shares too much with the Peacekeeper aesthetic, like the no, yeah, no. It's just not that appealing. Shares too much with Clifftown, which Clifftown does things better. I think Clifftown's a B tier level because going up the top parts, it's kind of fun. And the at the end of the level, the verticalness, like a town thing, I think that's cool. But generally, the desert aesthetic appeals to me a little bit less. Not that desert levels inherently have to be bad. I mean, look at Dino Mines. If Dino Mines was on this list, I don't care if it's Spyro 3, I will put it in S tier. Yeah. Ice Cavern. God, I almost forgot about Ice Cavern. You know, there's not that many ice levels. There's Icy Flight that has the aesthetic, but that's in terms of like ice mechanics and just really ice level. I don't know. It's a solid level. It's solid. It's going on in a circle. It's nice. It's a solid level, but not that interesting. Also, I'll put it in B tier. Alpine Ridge, I think, is also B tier. Not the most memorable place either. I'm thinking maybe to lower it to C tier. But if I would lower it, it would be at the top. Just to spread things around. That's kind of mean. Like, there's a lot of really fine levels. Let's just put it in B tier. It's nothing. There's not inherently anything wrong with Alpine Ridge. It's a nice level. High Caves though. That's. I really like that level. Definitely at least A tier. Yeah, let's put it in A tier. I want to keep S tier as like really S for special, like really like a special rank. Like High Caves is a really good level. Like the supercharged thing, the fairy thing, you can just fall down. But it's fine. You don't die. You just can explore and do some crazy things. The supercharged stuff is great. Yeah, it's a really nice level, very memorable. Wizard's Peak. Share some stuff with High Cave for sure. I'd say it's a little bit weaker. I would put it in B tier. Just a little bit weaker. Not necessarily the lowest of B tier or anything. The lowest of B tiers would maybe be Peacekeepers. But yeah, don't think too much about the rank inside the rank. Or you're inside the rank. Yeah, Wizard Peak, solid level. Solid level is fun. Terrace Village. That's a C tier level, I think. That's a C tier level. I like, it has the electricity thing going on, but other than that, it's not that memorable to me. No, C tier. Aesthetic wise, it's fine. Not, yeah, it's like too green. Perhaps it is too green. Well, let's go with C tier. Misty Bog, you know, if it wasn't for Reignited, I would probably put it pretty low. But Reignited really made this level pop, really made it pretty. So I kind of want to put it high. But yeah, being fair to the original to the original aesthetic. Maybe I should put it in B tier. But I like it. I like it. I would consider putting it in A tier for sure. But like as you can see in the screenshot here, it looks really drab here, right? And this, well, the skybox is maybe not the most accurate to how it was, but they made it look so much better in Reignited. In Reignited version would definitely be A or higher. But overall, let's maybe call it B. Then Treetops. Am I gonna put it in S tier? I can't put it in S tier. I should put it in A tier. I mean, it's one of the most memorable levels of the game, right? For sure. I think it's great. It's actually really well designed, really smartly designed. The way you can supercharge through and around the entire level. And that secret is kind of really cool. I kind of want to put it at the top of A tier. But I think as like skybox wise is maybe the worst part of the level. I mean the actual aesthetic and design, all the trees, that's really cool. I think skybox wise it could be a little bit better. Maybe, I don't know. I'm considering putting it in S tier. I'm considering it. I mean, if I look at all the remaining levels, like none of them will go to S tier, so I think, well, no, okay, Nasty's Loot will go probably. But Treetops, yeah, Treetops is so memorable. Yeah, you get frustrated when you were small, when you were a kid or something. You probably really got frustrated. Maybe you really hate this level, but you can't deny they made some interesting design choices to connect this level together. And yeah, that secret is a little bit hard, but it's fine for there to be something hard to do in the Spyro game, I guess. I don't know. It's fine. I like it. Dark Passage is cool. Maybe B tier. Yeah, I think it's just a solid B tier. Nothing wrong with it. Lofty Castle. I guess also B tier. I mean, I like the aesthetic quite a lot. I kind of want to put it in A tier just because like it has that Dreamweaver's aesthetic, right? Really purple, really castle, and it connects with Artisan, right? That's the original aesthetic of Spyro, mystical, medieval things. And Lofty Castle kind of embodies that, so that's really nice. The level itself, I think is solid. Nothing wrong with it, but also nothing super memorable. But aesthetics are important for me in Spyro levels. Because gameplay-wise, they're all mostly fine anyway. There's not really bad gameplay in them, especially since we don't have mini-games in the first game, so you can't really blame anything for that. Haunted Towers, also, I think it's Haunted Towers is cool. Yeah, it's cool. Solid B tier. I like Haunted Towers. Yeah. Yeah, like again, the castle aesthetic is maybe Lofty Castle does it a little bit better. Haunted Towers is just good. North Cove, I don't like that much. Maybe I really don't like it. Do I put it in D tier even? I'll put it in D tier. Here's why. Because I don't want to put Dry Canyon alone in the D tier to be like just to say like Dry Canyon is the worst level of Spyro 1. Like it's not that definite. It's not that definite. So I'll put them together. They're probably my least favorite levels, but they're not that bad. It's like, you know, I'll take I'll take these levels any day over over most Spyro 4 levels, you know? Maybe all Spyro 4 levels. Yeah, probably, so, you know, there you go. Twilight Harbor is... It's okay. I'll put it in C tier, maybe the top of C tier. Like, yeah, the levels in the North Cove, I think they're fine. Not among my favorites. I think Spyro kind of peaks early and in the middle for one. But then finally we have Nasty's loot. Hey, this level is S tier though. Yeah, this level is S tier. I will put it maybe second to Artisans. If you really want to check the order, I will maybe put it second to Artisans because this level is made for Spyro players because it's made for collecting gems. There's no enemies. There's even not really any platforming. They give you free flight. It's just about collecting those gems and getting 120% when you already collected 100%. Like, it's giving you that extra, like, we know this is, you love collecting gems, so we made an entire level about collecting gems. Like, how is that not perfect? And the nostalgia factor of Artisans only edges Nasty's loot here. But I think they're fantastic levels. Fantastic levels. So yeah, maybe I can agree to cookies. So that's my tier list. What do you think? As with ranking anything, I'm sure some of you have some opinions that differ from mine. But that's fine. That's all fine. Everybody has something. Everybody has their own likes and dislikes, and it's totally fine. If your favorite level is Nasty's Cove or North Cove or Dry Canyon, that's totally fine. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I kind of enjoyed doing this list, so I think sometime I want to do like Spyro 2 and Spyro 3 levels for sure. Maybe I'll do that before. I don't know if that's the case before I do the LPM breaks for them. We reignited that anyway, but that's to worry about later if I need more content to put on the channel. But definitely let me know, do you like this kind of content? Do you like kind of tier lists and me talking about this kind of stuff? We can do like games and characters next or something. Let me know what you think in the comments if you like this stuff and you want to see more. So for now, that's it, and see you next time. Bye bye.